He broke my little brother's ribs, so I made sure every hallway he walked through felt like it was breathing on his neck. My little brother Leo is 14, all skinny arms and nervous jokes, the kind of kid who thanks the bus driver every day. One night he came home hunched over, breathing shallow, shirt pulled tight around his chest. He said he fell in gym. Falls don't leave boot prints. I waited with him on the couch, counting each painful inhale, until he finally whispered the name. Jace, 16, wrestling captain, local legend whose dad donates a lot to the school. Leo stepped in when Jace was shoving a smaller kid into the lockers. Jace laughed, lifted him, and slammed him straight into a metal bench. The ER doctor said cracked ribs. The school said conflicting stories, no cameras. Jace claimed Leo threw himself. The principal talked about not ruining a promising future. Mom cried and begged me not to make things worse. I smiled, said I'd let it go, and let them believe it. In my head, I moved Jace from bully to project. First thing I took was his routine. I watched from my car after school, from a corner table at the fast food place where he clocked in, from the bleachers after practice. He walked the same way home every night, cut behind the closed strip mall, then down a side street to a beige house with a crooked mailbox. His parents' cars were gone most evenings. His bedroom was over the garage, blinds always a little open, blue TV light flickering while he fell asleep to highlight reels of himself. The first night I went in, he was flipping burgers. That crooked mailbox marked the spot where the side gate never latched. The back door stuck if you didn't lift it just right. I'd watched enough to know exactly how. Inside, I moved quiet. No smashed trophies, no stolen cash, just edits. On his pillow, a single note. I heard the crack. On his bathroom mirror, a printed photo I'd taken from the parking lot earlier that week of Jace laughing with his friends. On the back, "You look proud." In his gym bag, tucked into his headgear, "Ribs heal, fear doesn't." He found them all before bed. I watched from my car as his light flicked on and stayed on. The next day, the king of the hallway didn't shove anyone. He flinched when someone dropped a book. His laugh came out thin, so I tightened it. That night, right after his light finally went off, he got a text from an unknown number, "I see you," and a picture of him looking at his phone. By the end of the week, he looked hollow, purple half moons under his eyes, hands shaking when he spun the combination on his locker. That's when I sent the last text. Midnight, old gym parking lot, come alone, or everyone sees what you did. There were no videos. He didn't know that. He showed up in a hoodie and slides, looking over his shoulder every 3 seconds. I waited at the far end of the lot, between 2 dead light poles, in all black and a blank white mask. When he finally noticed me, he stopped like his feet hit glue. The lot was quiet enough to hear the wind drag a fast food cup across the asphalt. "You know why you're here," I said, voice low through a muffled bandana. Then I walked him through it, step by step. Leo stepping in, the lift, the slam, the sound his ribs made against metal, the way he couldn't stand up. With every detail, his shoulders shrank a little more. His eyes kept jerking to the school building like someone might step out with a camera. "You're done touching people smaller than you," I told him, "because if you don't stop, every empty hallway becomes this parking lot, every dark doorway, this mask." For 1 second, he tried to square up, like muscle would save him. Then the wind shifted, tilted the mask just enough for the streetlight to catch it, and whatever courage he'd built on other people's pain snapped. He turned and ran, full sprint, slipping on gravel, almost going down as he bolted for the main road like something was right behind him. A few weeks later, Jace transferred. People whispered that allegations emerged about him roughing up younger kids, and his dad moved him to a different district. Leo's ribs still ache when it's cold, but he laughs again, loud and unguarded. When we pass that metal bench, he walks a little faster. As for Jace, if he ever thinks about lifting someone just to hear something break, I hope he remembers that sometimes the crack echoes back.